And my name Gueto. My name Gueto. I want to do some practice of my reading skills now because I'm a poor reader. I'm a blooming flipping smelly flatulent bumhole. Anyway, I do some reading practice. Okay, I'm studying. I like to study. I like to study violence because like I remember one of these like people, our elders in society. One of my elders in society. I have so much respect for him. You know, he's like the Don. You know, a big godfather in town, very well respected figure in town. He's like a head honcho, the big boss in town. I know he beat me when I was like 15 years old. He beat me when I was 15, and I want to try to understand it. You know, I don't know why he beat me. But he beat me like he was demonstrating power. Okay, anyway, it's not the first time it happened. Like there's a lot of godfathers. Like I don't know what you call it. Like big bosses. Like I think they got some psychological problem. To be honest with you, yeah. Okay, anyway, I do some research on the psychological problem. Why they're beating me? Because I'm weak. I don't like to beat. I can't beat back. I can't fight back. I don't have any muscle power, I don't have any technique, I don't have any chops, so I don't have any kicks or nothing. I can't break the neck or nothing like that. It's not like I don't know how to. No, it's not like I don't know how to. It's not like I'm scared of police. They might lock me up or something if I break their neck. Like I've broken like legs before. But not on the street, like when somebody's drunk. Like I don't I don't get them drunk, give them drugs, rose and shit, like get them drunk and drugged up and then break their leg, say let's fight now. No. I go to a fight club and I say, Master, I want to break a leg today. They give me the biggest head honcho motherfucker, nigga shit, and I break his leg. I send him home crying and I come out champ. But these guys on the street, they get you drunk, they get you drugged up, and they break your fucking leg. Some of them motherfuckers, you know what they do? They go and they put you in the psych ward, they got cameras on it, they give solo can, a pizza, and you money. Okay, anyway. It's like this. I do my reading skills because like I'm a smelly shithole. Not being able to go through all of Marx's gab, I can't remember all the time to read. I have to practice my reading skills. How long I've been clapping off for now? It's on time to 2 minutes. That's it. Okay, no problem. Okay, what accent should I do now? I try English. Okay, I can't do English. Not being able to go through all of Marx's gab, I use what they call the hi-fi. You know the hi-fi? You all know the hi-fi. Okay, the hi-fi, the poison ivy, to get me basic understanding of what is going on in our community. Although I'm not able to provide any solution of no sort, let alone understand all the issues, the pains of all the stakeholders. I believe there are some grievances of the unequal distribution of the fruit society's production. That's it basically, That's basically it. Marx was crapping on about something about the unequal distribution of resources inside society, and some poor bastards, like when I'm getting like 2-3 grand a week just for fucking sitting on my ass and shit, doing fucking jacking off and shit, and these motherfuckers are busting their ass, washing dishes and scrubbing toilets and getting like less than 500, like maybe get 5-hour shifts. You just do 5-hour shifts till 1 o'clock in the morning, and you do like 5, 6, 7, 5-hour shifts, and you do a second job cleaning toilets somewhere else and shit like that. You don't know, doing all these fucking menial labor jobs. They go fucking loco, psychotic. They're learning and pulling 500, and they're not happy because they can't even afford the rent with the shit jobs. It's called Marxist neurosis. Right. That's the first point. Is violence a product of a faulty economic administration? Violence. Why would somebody be violent? Because I don't have enough. Because I envy, I convert my neighbor's ox. I feel it too, I'm broke ass and shit, I can't afford rent. I see a beautiful woman, like my neighbor's got a beautiful wife. I say, oh, fuck it, I want to hump that bitch. He's got nice house, nice garden and shit, like nice car, like I want it all, but I can't have it. So what do I do? Do I go and kill the bastard and rape the bitch? Take all his pillagey shit like it says in the Bible? No. I sit here and jerk out the porn. Okay, part 2. Are the perpetrators of violence seeking pleasure in acts? Are the perpetrators of the violence seeking pleasure in the acts? I know nothing of right or wrong, but I have seen pleasure in the eyes of the dogs administrating conditioning techniques. way, for which I'm not able to provide citation, but I've had a lecture or two from that very poison ivy that I talk of. Research showing that given the opportunity to provide electroshock to offenders, some of the subjects on hand, the doctors that is, will no doubt turn the dial to the max, receiving immense pleasure from the torture of another, a bit like the pleasure of feeding shit to a dog with premeditated rationale, or for instance getting one rocks off watching another beg bring some shitty, some smelly, bring some of the smelly, flipping, blooming, flatulating bumhole's pleasure. Wait. I had not one piece that's perpetrators of violence seeking pleasure. Yes, they are seeking pleasure. Is it violence brought or faulty economic administration? Yes. Are all violent offenses drug related? Now, drugs is the liberty. That's another topic, it's a big topic. Liberty, when the West Side, liberty, free market. Okay. It causes problems. I've seen some problems in society because of drugs. But I have not one piece of academic literature to denounce all the drugs of the low class, of which, of course, I am a drug user myself, the low class. I don't know how class is defined, but if a drug user is low class, which it is defined as a low class activity, cheap low class activity, I am a low class bumhole. Choice of poison being the hate of the bong by the ounce, and the good old rotten barley and rye by the goddamn liter. I have, however, heard of some critics in my old circle of associates. I lose the term, friends and associates and family, or whatever you call it. These people I knew, like, that critics that made choices were not wise, condemning me to the dungeon or torture for what they called rehabilitation. 28 days, you seen that Sandra Bullock movie, 28 days? Yeah. It's a bit like that, but mine went on 28 days, then I went fucking psychotic, I tell you, 28 fucking days, you have to take away my fucking job and shit, I have 4 fucking jobs, 28 fucking days, 20 years later, I still talk about the same shit, wait, another 20 years when I'm 60, I will fucking, no. Punishment for which they did not get the rocks off, what? Punishment for which they did not get the rocks off. Punishment of which I'm still undergoing till this very day, 20 odd years down the track of initiation. Violent punishment in that. For morals, ethics, and values, I believe theirs are in check. Something about the hobbies in jungle, a conflict which is inevitable in social relations. My goddamn thesis. I didn't know much about this, but I don't know, I hear this thing in the voice in my head, and they say your thesis is conflict is inevitable in social relation. Then I go around looking at a couple of books and lectures at YouTube, and not reading much. Can't read much. It's very difficult to read. But anyway, this is a general thesis in the whole goddamn philosophical world. A matter of which every philosopher from Aristotle can talk a crap on about. Now, I bring to you the core of my thesis. The fall of civilization is due to a sexual neurosis. I did not and could not conjure up this proposition with my half-witted brain. It is of a few half-assed. It's a few half-assed schemes over the great Dr. Freud's work, the greatest, if not the only real doctor who has contributed anything of worth to the civilization of ours. I could cite you the likes of Jerry Springer, Dr. Phil, and NYPD, and Eli Laws, and the mother she wrote. Not to mention the likes of the Hardy Boys, all pointing the finger at the effect of the sexual activity to one sort or another. It really ain't no great rocket science, no. I wouldn't be able to do that if I tried, but anyway. And finally, I quote to you Freud, protege Jung. The psychogenesis of schizophrenia is of a psychic nature. It's nothing too exciting here, but when asking the present-day psychiatrist during the many visits to hospital, for which I have been taught to understand were a thinking disorder on my part, the half-wit, the great over 100K per annum noble of our community told me with lengthy reason argument the works of Freud and Jung were too old, and I have been superseded by the works of this is where my essay comes so close because like my thesis were Freud's and Jung's work, like sexual neurosis, the fall of civilization, and my Dr. Pinto, by the way, his name was, I think it was Gary Pinto, who died, CDB. September. Or, anyway, the dumb bastard. Now, so anyway, I stopped writing here because like my thesis has come to a full stop. The doctor said no. Freud and Jung is. I apologize for my half-witted memory. You'll have to call the doctor himself, the judge, jury, and executioner. Ask them for the citations yourself. Sire. Signing out. Guido. Smelly. Flatulent. Bumhole.